everyone, and welcome to the Little Blue Fly. Happy New Year! I hope your Christmas season was filled with joy and you have been having a wonderful new year. I just know that I myself needed to pull back and just take a breath and just sort of restore and refresh myself, and to just take a moment to hear my heartbeat again. And now I'm completely rested up. I have been restored and refreshed, and I am now ready to go forward because I have to tell you, we have some wonderful adventures in store. Wonderful, wonderful. What is going to be a little bit different here at the Little Blue Fly this year is I'm just not going to simply decorate throughout the different seasons. Now we're going to start doing some restoring and refreshing here at the cottage. So, and I will also be letting you know the direction I will be taking with my decor this season as well, coming up really soon. So that being said, let's begin, shall we? Okay, so this is going to be a series. So I will be taking you through 3 different videos. We are going to restore and refresh this old, dingy sunroom. The white ceiling has to go. And look, okay, I'm embarrassed showing this. All these little, I don't know what, just marks, just not okay. But I decided that I do not want the ceiling white anymore, nor inside my windows do I want to see white. I want this room to glow. So I'm pulling back just to let you see a better view of the sunroom. And as you can see, the ceiling's all white and embarrassing, just dirty. The yellow is very dingy in here, but that I worked with it, but I just can't take it anymore. Okay, you see the panel over there? Oh, I have a surprise. Okay, there was such a treasure was found behind that false wall. So my husband, he actually drilled in a couple of screws to pull this false wall out. And we are so thrilled to see what was behind it. Are you ready? Here it is. Oh my gosh. This window is over 80 years old. Couldn't be any more perfect. Just look at all the crackling and the aged, just goodness all over this window. All the panes are intact. We took the molding off from around. We will be adding the molding back up. And look, it's on the old, there might be a proper name for it. I'm not quite sure what it might be, but these are on cords. It's like a weighted, like pulley system here. And see that rich wood color? That is on the other side, but that's another video. But anyways, couldn't be more thrilled to see this window here. We just thought when we took the board down, it was just going to be an open space. But what character, because all of the windows, they have replaced them all. But this offers so much. Look, I was, my hand was shaking trying to put the window up. But anyhow, okay, I'm going to switch it up here a bit. I'm so excited, as you can tell. So the cord, I had my husband drill through there. We almost made a big mistake. Look how close we were to the glass. Anyhow, that is a super easy fix. And this window, what is so great about it, it is just, can you say character? In all caps, bold, okay? All the windows have been replaced in the house, but we have this one lone window that is over 80 years old that is going to bring so much character. Okay, here's my paint. I'm ready to start painting, but first, my ferns. I don't know about you all, but my plants just didn't do all that great this winter. My ivy has struggled, the ferns. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them back and just see what happens from there. They were inside my antique gold plant stand, but I decided to take them out because I want to do something else with that piece now. So here is the paint that I purchased from Lowe's. It's Sherwin-Williams. So now I purchased this when we first came here to the cottage. So it's been sitting for quite a bit. As you can see, things have become faded. Not quite sure why, because these have been down in the basement. But this one right here is called Fresh Bread. I will be using this on the walls. And the other one was Tea Light, and that will be on the ceiling and inside of the windows. So the white is bye-bye gone, and now we are about to have some fun with color here at the Little Blue Fly. So I have all of the windows taped off. I could have taken that picture down, but we decided just to tape over it. We took down the blinds, and you know, taping off, that really takes some time. But it's worth it in the end. Okay, so it's time to open. So again, I have no idea how this is going to look. It's been sitting for some time, and oh yes, we have some stirring to do. So this is the tea light. We are going to start with the ceiling. Actually, inside the windows first. There's something soothing about stirring paint and watching it all come together. Oh, the ceiling and windows are just going to glow. Okay, here we have it. Old, embarrassing, dirty white windows. And now we're going to add the sweet, refreshing color, yellow. You know, when I was a little girl, I always used to tell my mom, one day I'm gonna own a yellow home with a white picket fence. Pretty close. I have a stone home with the yellow sunroom. The white picket fence is in the backyard, the black fence up front. So those three have been painted on the inside, and look at the difference. The ones to the right have not. It is really warming things up. Just a wonderful, again, the glow. It's all about the glow in this sunroom to be able to capture the color that needs to be captured. You know, the white ceiling and the windows, whenever I try to record, it really drowns out the, look at that ceiling, out the true color inside this room. So now we are changing that. As you can see, going around the ceiling, I went ahead and did the cut in with the brush. And the rest here, I'm going to go ahead and roll. So taping and cutting in, that's so time consuming, right? But this really is a good paint. It's going over the white nicely. And then the flat part, we will paint that next. But look, it's just all dingy and old looking, and look, it's cloudy outside, and just yellow has a way of just bringing life back to the heart. For me, anyhow. I'm such a lover of yellow. Always have been. I made sure to tape off really good to not get any paint on the stone. Okay, so now I'm over here. I'm getting a good amount of paint on my roller. And you know, normally I'm not the one that does this part. My husband, he normally takes over the sealing portion because it's so hard on the neck. Now I'm not pressing super hard or going too fast because I don't want paint to get sprayed everywhere. So I'm just taking my time, rolling around the hooks here. So we have made some progress. This is just one coat. I will at least be placing on 2. Big difference. Painted right over all of that dirty white. Look, this has taken over 2 years for me to do. I am just so happy to finally have this sunroom painted. And here it is finished with the 2 coats. I mean, this is just, it's delicious. Absolutely delicious. And this is just the ceiling and the windows. I still have the wall to do. Okay, this is fresh bread. So again, the ceiling and inside of the windows, I use tea light. And on the flat wall surface part, I'm using fresh bread. And yes, it's time to stir. Just look at all of those different colors forming together. Now we have a nice fresh bread, not one that you eat, but one to bring life back into the sunroom. And here we have it. I actually played, so I didn't record this part. I probably could have. Excuse me, but I just used a small roller brush. They're probably what, like maybe 5-6 inches long and probably about, I don't know, about 1.5 inches wide. And now what a beautiful, restored and refreshed ceiling and windows. I want to share the difference. So here's the old dingy yellow color. And then you can see over here how it's all fresh and inviting and saying the little blue fly. I placed back up the blinds. Of course, all of the tape is removed. I will be putting the cafe curtains on over to the right. But remember, this is a series, so there's going to be 3 parts. And the next video will be the cafe curtains, some additional decorating, and the door. So I placed back up my ladder. So this ladder was, for those of you that are new, it was purchased many years ago from a flea market in California called Galt. Many of us ladies would get together and go have wonderful shopping adventures at Galt. We would spend a good amount of the day out there until the California heat came down on us during the summertime, and then we would try to finish by noon, 1 o'clock the latest, and then we would go have lunch somewhere. And here I have an antique, it's a decoy duck that I actually purchased from a flea market that was in San Francisco by the bay. And as you can see, the neck of it is broken, but that's okay. I repaired it because, you know, misfits, they need love too. Okay, and then I have 3 antique baskets as well. Now the one up front was actually someone moved out of their home and left items out, and this basket was there, so I took it. Because years ago, Mom and I don't know, some of you might go, oh gosh, Bev, really? But yeah, really. We used to do something called curb shopping, because once a year people would clean out things from their home that they didn't want and leave it out at the curbs. So Mom and I, we would wake up in the morning, and I just had Riley then, London wasn't born yet, and we would get snacks put together for her and jump in Mom's vehicle and go out curb shopping all day. And we found so many treasures that way. Okay, so this basket was a Facebook Marketplace find, $5 still. I'm going to add in some burlap. It's like the sun comes and peeks out a little bit, and then the clouds come back. But I have some fringe here at the end, which I absolutely love. I will be placing in my hydrangeas that were cut from my garden last year. They were in my Christmas tree, and now I'm repurposing them and placing them inside the basket. Okay, so our fella here, he needs a name. So as you can see here, yes, he was a misfit. I had to repair him. And whenever you're out there shopping and you see something, but you know you could cover it with a piece of ribbon or some floral, I try not to leave too many of the misfits behind because they deserve love too. But let's all try to come up with a name. I'll leave it up to you. How about that? We're just going to tuck him on in here. And I will be placing some ribbon. You know, maybe it's a girl. I don't know. Because, you know, you hear that the girls are the ones that are not as colorful. So I don't know. You you guys can let me know what you think. And let's get some names going out there and we'll just go with that. But as you see, the ribbon just will cover up that area nicely. I'm just going to make a simple bow. It's kind of challenging wearing these gloves, but I've just been doing so much cleaning with the chemicals. I'm just really trying to give my hands a break. Pull it tight, and then I just keep pulling it down, making the bow small again, because I want to make sure it's nice and tight. Now we are going to make some dovetails, and I was going to edit this part out, but whatever. I decided Bev, just keep it there. You know, it's been a moment. When I say I have been on break, I've really been on break. I have been reading quite a bit. So what I'm about to share with you right now is how to not make a dovetail. Okay? That is so wrong. I'm sorry. Okay, now this is the correct way. I took a nice long break. I read many different books and it was great. So now it's time to get back into decorating mode. But I absolutely love adding in dovetails. And when you make them, they don't have to be matched perfectly. One dovetail can, you know, go in deeper than the other. It's all personal preference. Now I'm just going to place in my hydrangeas. I'm going to try to show more of the green. See, here I am. I pull it in real small and then I pull it out just to keep that bow nice and tight. So the flowers that have a little bit more brown to them, I will be placing those down lower or turning them about because I'm just trying to bring in the color. And we're just gonna tuck in our new friend here underneath a bed of hydrangeas. I don't know about you, but I would love that. I would love to be tucked in to a bed of floral. Now, for those of you that possibly just follow me here on YouTube, I also have an Instagram account and a Facebook account as well. And the little blue fly. So if you have not, I invite you to go on over to those platforms and give me a follow there as well. And of course, if you are enjoying this video, I would love a thumbs up. It greatly will help me get back. I can't even get it out, to get back into the algorithm. So I filled the back portion up quite a bit, but I want to add in some height, but not too much because I need to place this up on top of the ladder. This is such a fun little arrangement here. Okay, so here I placed it up on the ladder, and I will be adding more in the back and some up front. Now I will be adding a little bit more up front later, because I know this basket's going to get removed again because I have to paint the door. And I added the other 2 baskets at the end. This yellow, no matter what color I add in this room, it's just going to be OM gorgeous, huh? Yes. OMG gorgeous. So I will be adding one more thing and you will see at the closer look. Have a wonderful day, everyone.